Yep, now I'm excited. Let's see here if I can find it. You can barely see it here. I can't even tell if I'm looking at it or not. Let's see. Right here. See my finger? There we go. First tomato of the year. Yep. It's about the size of, well, it's twice the size of a pea right now. But there it is. First tomato. First tomato. Howdy, truth tubers. How you doing? Yep, container gardening. That's what I'm doing. And let's see what we got here. And we got some tomatoes here, basil, and then we're going to continue on. Tomato, basil. Oh no, there's your Italian parsley right up in here. You see it? Italian parsley. More basil, more tomatoes, and well, here we got your beans. Yep, I made that out of cedar fencing. That little bin there, it looked like this. Yep, 5 foot long thing to hold them in the middle, keep it from separating. See, yep. There's your mustard greens there. There's your empty pot with nothing growing in it, and there's a little bit of tiny thyme plant. Let's get the other one. Tarragons here. Here's what your thyme looks like. Very small. Got to grow up. There we go. I already harvested this. Some of this here, because you see where I chopped it off? Yeah. That's your lettuces. Different types of lettuce. Continuing on. There's another mustard there. And here, more mesclun, I don't know, mixed up lettuce. That's what this is all the way along here. We got one whole tray there, and I got a tray of the lettuce here, and then over here coming up, you can see them. Let's get one on here. There we go. Swiss chard plants, and here, there's your arugulas right here. See, oh, look at that. I got 4 tiny rows. They're going to be they're very crowded. I got to thin them out, really. But my arugula is supposed to be green, and it's turning red. And over here, I got your sparsely populated, what is that stuff? That's arugulas. And, oh, this is the radicchio. Yeah, and that's supposed to be red, and it's green. Okay, radicchio is red, there it is green. And here's my arugula, it's supposed to be green, and it's pretty red. Pretty red, that arugula's, see? Alright, so, and over here, more mescal mix. This is your corn salad, sparsely populated. I sowed some more seeds in there, maybe it'll grow. And I like this plant here, that's pretty cool looking here. That's your funny looking kind of kale plant there. But yeah, that's all mixed up lettuces and that. And oh, here we go. This is your different pots of kale. That's your kale in front. Kales. And let's see what's next. Oh, here you got your collard greens. That's your collard greens there. And that's your sweet banana peppers, and one lonely turnip. Rest of them ain't coming up yet. Here and here, that's a catnip. It ain't come up, but we'll look at that later. Let's see. And up and over here, coming up, those are habanero peppers. Habaneros. Very hot. And there's some lettuces here. They were kind of thick over in the window planter, so I kind of thinned them out, put some here. Some lived, some died, as you can tell. It's very hard to transplant a lettuce, let me tell you. And what else we got here? That's some watermelons. That's one lonely cantaloupe. The other one died. So I'll put another seed in there. And up here, let's see. That's your sickly squash. That's your crookneck squash, but it's pretty sickly. I don't know, gotta do something about it. And next to it I planted a zucchini that ain't come up yet. I'm gonna have yellow squash and green squash, and they're gonna have to be put in a bigger pot, that's for sure. There we go. Let's get a big shot of the whole thing. There it is. Ta-da! Now the sunlight is keeping me from seeing what I'm filming, so I'll just go over it a few times just to make sure you can see it. And there we go. Okay. Truth tubers, keep truthing. And there's my little tiny experimental garden. Oh, wait, we forgot this. Here we go. We got your onions and your garlic up in here. Onions and garlic. Now, this is really weird. I put 1 clove in for per garlic head. It's going to come up. And this one here, why, it's got 3 plants come up. It looked like, must have been 3 garlic cloves that look like 1 right there in the corner. Yep. And oh yeah, eggplant, more Swiss chard, more eggplants, Swiss chard, empty, and that's it. It's my wife's favorite, the curly kale. Ooh. It's good for you. Now, I had me a caterpillar, and you know, it's a little tiny inchworm looking thing, and it went through a whole leaf of lettuce. See the lettuce here? Think how big it is? Nah, maybe that leaf is as long as my hand is. See, I'm not touching the ground yet. So, yep, little tiny caterpillar ate that whole leaf in like an hour. And then, see these tarragons here? I hear that the tarragons are supposed to be some sort of bug repellent. Yeah, well, caterpillar shredded it. Look at it. Look at that. This used to be a big long leaf. Now it's just the stem of the leaf. Same thing over here, and all the way down. Stripped it. Another one, less than an hour. Okay, tooth tubers, keep truthing.